Here we are, finally made it to Cairo. Before we talk about Cairo, I need to post that video I did with Luke Naish and Matt in Brisbane last week. So this is the introduction to that video. Great wrestling, always love the wrestling. Great chat with Luke. Sit down, relax, and I hope you enjoy our trip to Brisbane. Until then, I'm in Cairo. That completes leg one of our journey. This weekend we flew Virgin Australia and we are at Brisbane. Next stop, we're going to the motel, check out the room, and then we're going to go for a nice walk. See you soon. Morning. I didn't get a chance to film the hotel room yesterday as I said I was going to, but basically it's got 2 beds, got a shower, got a toilet. Was it comfortable, Matt?
Yes.
Excellent. There we go. Comfortable room. So we do a meet and greet for an hour. I'm looking forward to that.
I was just off in the distance. There's no guilty.
Here are all the crazy fans come to see the wrestlers before tonight's show. Meet and greet. Come tonight. This place will be crowded. How cool. Looking forward to it.
The go area, Row Monsoon. This is where Tony coaches. Those guys call the show from back here. They're talking to people out there, kind of telling them where we are in the television piece of it, and let them know what's happening, so they know how much time is left in their matches and things like that from the TV perspective. So he's calling. Tony's very involved in that piece of the show. This is his baby. I was told by Tony himself that he never misses a show. He goes to every show, and this is his.
Good afternoon. We're back at the hotel, and I think the very next person we're going to see is Luke Naish. Luke was the guy I met in Cairo on our bicycle trip from Cairo to Capetown. Yeah, 12,000 Ks on a bicycle. That's what you do. I haven't seen Luke since 2011, and he's going to be here, and we're going to go out and have a coffee and have a chat as to what Luke has been doing over the last 14 years. And I think it's going to be pretty neat. So we'll wait. Shortly we'll see him. Now I'm going to post the. Now you can't see him, but he's just over there at the intersection. And the photo I'm going to put up now is one of the most special photographs I've got. And that's Luke in the middle and myself to the right as you're looking at the photograph, standing in front of the pyramids. And I should be doing it again in about a week's time. That's another story for another video. So, let's get to meet Luke Naish. Luke Naish. What a legend. And more importantly...
Hi, mate. Good to see you.
Hey Frankie. You can call me Terry, big fella.
Hello, mate. Bring it
How are you, champ?
Bring it in. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just saying then I met your dad in 2011. And we stood in front of the pyramids in Cairo. Yeah.
I told him all about it, actually.
And I'm going there next week. So that's it. But your dad's not coming.
No.
He's not allowed.
No.
Mum won't let him.
No. So, that's 14 years ago. How old are you? 7.
Wow.
So twice as long. No, this guy twice as long.
And I'm 64. So I'm ancient. I'm nearly as old as the pyramids. How about we go and find a coffee?
Yeah.
Or a drink, whatever you want. Let's do it.
What do you want?
Luke Naish.
Terry Wall, how are you?
Good, how you going?
Really well, great to see you.
So, this photograph of the pyramid, briefly, what was that all about, you and me?
Mate, that was day one
Yep.
of the most epic adventure I think we've had.
Yep.
Two at Africa.
Yep.
I think it was about January 10th,
Yep.
2001, outside the Giza,
Yep.
main pyramids. It's you, myself, and Andre Orman from
That's right, Andre.
South Africa.
Yep.
And what an incredible adventure that was.
See, if I told people how far we rode, they wouldn't believe me.
No.
But I'm telling you, you'll believe Luke Naish. How far?
I think it was just under 12,000 kilometres.
How long?
It took us 4 months.
Yep.
I think we finished on the 14th of May.
Yep.
So we did about, I think, 128 days of riding.
Wow.
We had a couple of rest days in between.
Yep.
But it was, as I said, life-changing.
Yeah.
What a great adventure. 10 countries.
Yeah.
Egypt, Sudan,
And-
Ethiopia.
And I know bike riders love to highlight their misfortunes.
Yes.
What's the number of punctures you ever got on one day on tour?
Well, I do remember Sudan because I remember that was a day, it was about 3 or 4 days where it was 45, 50 degrees, baking hot. Some days where we go through 10 litres of water a day.
Wow.
One particular day, I had 11 punctures. Most people did
I know I shouldn't laugh, that is funny.
11. One is a bad day on a bike. 11 is just mind altering. Your sanity is tested. These little wooden camel thorns, and it's basically solid wood to protect the vegetation that's out there, and that messes with your head. Of course, when you're going through villages and you get a puncture, the entire village comes out to watch you change your bike wheel. Anyway, you really think you're on another planet, and you think the universe is conspiring against you, but that makes you tougher, stronger and better, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So since then, when you were living in Sydney, you moved to Queensland?
5 years ago, yeah.
5 years ago. Now, I'm not going to go through everything you've done other than you're very big on charity scene. You've raised over $250,000 on a Simpson Desert Walk.
Yeah, 2021. We
Yep.
did 7-day walk over 250 plus kilometres through the Simpson Desert. That was incredible. We raised money for Young Care.
Yeah, and what's Young Care?
Young Care is it's an organisation that provides residential facilities for high need Australians with significant physical disabilities.
Yep.
So motor neuron disease, acquired brain injury, muscular dystrophy.
Yep.
And they provide assisted living environments.
Yep. Oh, perfect.
To give care, dignity for young Australians who would otherwise be either living with family, which is not always appropriate, or in worst cases being stuck in nursing homes, which I'm pleased to say they are addressing really well. So proud of our association with Young Care.
Fantastic. And then from there, I had to highlight the new program company you're involved in. Give me a spool on this program, and what's the logo? What's it called?
Okay, the company that we founded with my co-founder.
And I'm not. Hang on. I'm not getting no benefits from this little promo, but as my best mate, he needs to have his turn.
Okay.
Righto.
It's called Faster. FAASTAA.
Okay.
.com. Faster.
Yep.
And Faster operates a platform in the do-it-for-me economy. At the moment, there's a large incumbent called Airtasker, where you put your jobs up and you hope that a tasker will respond to the job request. There's a lot of administration, a lot of friction, a lot of backwards and forwards. What we do is we provide the platform. We're based on your preferences, your needs, your requirements. We match you with the most appropriate tasker to do the work for you. No friction, no hassle, no haggling over price. We can match 500 people a second to a job.
Wow.
So it really is making life easier, and we launch in Sydney next month. Our logo is a llama, the No Drama Llama.
The No Drama Llama.
We want to make
That's cool.
lives easier, and the trialling and testing we've done has been incredible. A lot of really good feedback, and we're really excited to launch it.
So how does the business ensure that the tradesperson that's going to that house is basically above board?
It's pre-qualification. So when we set up the taskers who do the work, it's quite a rigorous screening process. And for a customer considering us, you can actually go and look at the profile of the tasker who's matched for your job. Video, bio, qualifications. If it's licensed work like a plumber or electrician, they will need to submit their licenses. If you've got a female customer, maybe you want a female tradie to come in.
You can cater for that?
You can match through your preference settings. You can match a female tasker to come into your house. So we do take security really seriously.
Perfect.
We take customer reviews really seriously.
Now, one other thing. I know that something that really irritates me in if I wanted a tradesperson at my place, they might tell me, oh, they'll be there between 10 and 2. And I'm thinking, well, hang on. I might want to go out for a bicycle ride, and I don't want to be at home for 4 hours. How is your company going to address that problem?
Well, you'll actually get, not only will you get a booking, you'll get a date and a time and the location. We actually book in the calendar the job into the tasker's diary, so into their, so they'll actually have a electronic diary which will actually allocate the time. We're also building a mapping system as well, so you can actually see where your tasker is on approach,
like
Uber.
With Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
So we're building it in the background now, but we've thought of all those things because I know I don't want to sit at home for half a day.
No, nor do I. That annoys me.
Yeah. So again, these are all these points of friction. We're just ticking these off as we roll out these features.
Yeah.
So faster.
Wow.
Have a look.
Yeah,
FAASTAA.com. We're
fantastic.
super proud of it. And as I said, we want to give people back their time.
Yeah.
Create a convenient platform that's trustworthy and has the customer's best interest at heart.
Now, will you be making caps? Because I collect caps and I'm not paying for a cap. Good.
Yes.
Luke's going to send me a cap. What about Matt?
Yep. Caps all around.
It's funny, I got one of my friends in Wollongong, and I just mentioned him now, Honda Tom. He was in a car salesman who did well, and every time he buys a car, he gets me a hat.
Nice.
I've got a Bentley and I've got a Porsche hat.
Wow.
How cool is that?
I'll get you a faster one.
And as long as it's red. All right. And you know what? I wanted to talk to someone else who's even more important than Dad, and his name is Frankie. How are you, Frankie? Good. Do you mind if I put you on camera? Yeah. Okay. And what do you want for your birthday? Because this is going on YouTube, and you can watch it. And then when you tell me what you want, Dad's just about going to have to buy it because all his mates are going to rib him.
Thanks, Terry.
Yes. What would you like?
A phone.
Oh, a phone.
No. I'll see you in high school.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Done.
You know what? Like I said, I spent a lot of time, 4 months with Luke in Africa. We had the time of our life. Incredible experience, and it's fantastic to get back to talk to Luke. Luke, you know what? It's been so nice.
We had such a good time
to catch up with you.
Yeah, it's like time has never passed. Because
I know.
The time we have together, we've bonded over so many crazy
and we've kept up as friends, which is surprising. Len DeMoss, I was going to shout coffee. How about that? I know you don't believe it. All right. I'm going to go end it now. We're off to the wrestling tonight, and we'll see you later. Well, we travelled all the way from Wollongong to where?
Brisbane.
And we're going to see
Wrestling.
How cool is that? Now, you may think we're mad going all the way to watch a wrestling match, but I'm going to show you everyone else. One moment, got to work out which button press. So are all these thousands and thousands of people. We're all mad. There you go. We're going to sit back, enjoy the wrestling, and I might be getting in the ring as well. Well, that's another story. See ya! Let's get ready to rumble. Welcome back to another day, another great weekend, another great holiday. We finished our trip in Brisbane. We got to see the wrestlers yesterday morning, and we also got to meet Luke and Frankie. It was pretty cool, top people, and also the wrestling last night. The main event was won by, who's that won by? Tony Storm, Australian lady. You probably couldn't hear me last night because everyone was screaming their heads off, but it was a fantastic show. Get a chance, AEW, fantastic wrestling for everyone. That is our trip. We're going to go inside now, check into Virgin Airlines and fly back to Sydney and head to Wollongong. And I'll be heading off next Wednesday for an incredible journey, and I'll post a bit of an introduction to that video during the week. So, hope you enjoyed our quick trip to Brisbane, and we'll see you next time, somewhere in the big world.